So we have some huge good and also sad news for Forza Horizon 5. If you've been anywhere near Twitter or Instagram in the last week, you would have seen that Forza Horizon 5 has been confirmed coming to PlayStation 5, which is the good news. Yes, you heard that right, one of the most exclusive Xbox titles is finally coming to PlayStation. Yes, this is 100% legit and it's being confirmed by Playground Games. Horizon Mexico is 100% coming to PlayStation this spring if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, or autumn if you're in the Southern Hemisphere like me. This decision would simply be business and money based, with PlayStation being a much more popular console than Xbox. There was many rumors going around about this last year, but no one was able to confirm if it was real. However, we can now say that it definitely is. Personally, I'm happy that the PlayStation community will now get to benefit from this, as well as Microsoft players, in the sense that Forza Horizon 5 is a cross-platform title. A part of me is also a bit sad though, because I remember purchasing a pre-owned Xbox One back in the day, literally only just to play Forza Horizon 3 and then Forza Horizon 4, as well as a few other games too. Personally, for me, I think it's now a bit pointless buying an Xbox, and I feel that this move to PlayStation will only further kill Xbox, and I'm kinda glad I recently picked up a PlayStation 5 Slim Edition. As it's up to game developers and publishers whether a title will even switch platform, I don't think in any way at this stage that the rumors of Gran Turismo 7 or other very popular PlayStation exclusives will come to a Microsoft platform, whether it be Xbox or PC. In my previous video, we discussed how Playground Games are getting ready to wrap up Forza Horizon 5. If you didn't see that video, be sure to check it out and I'll post a link in the description. In more sad and depressing news, Forza Monthly Update 43, Midnight Muscle, is confirmed to be the last monthly update featuring new cars and new content. Two new cars we'll be receiving is the Dodge Challenger Hellcat Superstock and some gay-ass looking Ford Mustang, which I personally couldn't care less about. In this update, there are some other cool features like a customizable loading screen, meaning you can pick a loading screen from any Horizon 5 and a few different Horizon updates. It now introduces a festival playlist voting feature where you'll get to replay any festival playlist and you'll get to re-win any cars you missed out on. Extended Nights is also returning. The Neon Airstrip and Drone Show is also returning. There's also various vehicle fixtures which they haven't really gone too much into, but check out this screenshot here. I'll leave it here so you guys can read it. And I'll also post a link to the Forza forums down below so you can check it out further. Honestly, this is not a huge update. There's not that many bug fixes, to be completely honest, but it's an important update as it marks the end of any new content coming to Forza Horizon 5. This is also another indication that Forza Horizon 6 may be closer than we think, as Playground Games appears to be shifting their focus to the new installment in the Horizon series, which is hugely anticipated as it's one of their biggest titles. No one really knows any further information about Forza Horizon 6, where it's set or when it's coming, but for now, I think it's time for us to check out this Hellcat Superstock and make an epic drag build. Alright, so you catch me in the Horizons Festival, and this is the Superstock. Looks very similar to the actual Hellcat, but it's still pretty cool. It's a new car, it's a new Hellcat. And I kind of feel like this one is going to be quicker and faster than the previous Hellcat that they have in the game. It looks very similar. Like, there's really very minimal differences. Maybe some, body lines or body cues. I know the spoiler's definitely different. The wheels are virtually the same. The design of the car is virtually the same. It's the same car, just pretty much a different model as well. So if we go in the interior, we can suss out here that as well. It is, as you can see, pretty much the same as well. But let's build an epic drag build. Let's just make this thing pretty much as quick as we can go. We are going to keep the stock engine, but we are just going to max out everything. I will chuck this tune in the description down below, guys, so you can download it. We're just gonna max out everything. We're gonna reduce the car as well. So that's the performance is pretty much maxed out. Yep, okay, cool. So we're already sitting at like, I think it's over 1,000 horsepower for now. Yeah, 1,076 horsepower, which is pretty quick. Like, well, it's going to be pretty quick, I should say. We're going to put the race anti-roll bars on, just like standard. We're not going to put the roll cage in because it adds weight, actually. We're going to keep the stock transmission, but we're just going to put the race version of the transmission in. We're going to put race driveline and race diff in as well. They don't have a drag diff, but for tires, we are going to go drag. No, not the race. I didn't mean race. We're going to go drag tire compound. Leave those thinner at the front, because if we go for the wider ones at the front, it actually adds a couple of kilos. We are going to keep this weight down as much as possible to make this thing as fast as possible. We're going to widen the track at the front and the rear. We are also going to put some race or drag, I guess, you know, wheels on the car as well. I had some wheels on it before that I did like, which I am going to put back on the car. They are kind of dragish inspired. Don't know where they went. Where are they? Okay, I found them. They're the World Racing wheels. I kind of like the look of this one. They do also reduce the weight by 15 kilos. It also does make the handling a bit more, you know, worse, but it doesn't really matter. We're just looking for the least weight possible in the game. Now this one as well, this is a modified, obviously just a standard front bar. We are not going to add that on because it does add, you know, a kilo. We are just kind of trying to keep this thing, you know, as low as possible for weight. We could also even take that off as well. Actually, we might do that. We're going to take off that rear spoiler, even though I kind of do like the look of it as well. It does take braking down and the off-road capabilities down, but it's at 8.4 for speed and 5.3 for handling. We are going to take it off because we're going to make this a very, very fast drag build as well. So we're just going to take it off, even though I kind of do like it on. We're just trying to make this thing, honestly, as quick as possible as well. No need to worry about any tuning here. We're not going to worry about putting any, you know, turbos on it. It doesn't change the horsepower, and with the supercharger, obviously we have that instant torque as well. We are going to just apply the upgrades there. So guys, you can copy what I'm doing right now as well. But what we are going to do is we are actually going to find a cool design for the car, because I don't particularly like the actual, you know, color schemes of the car at the moment. But there is a bunch of cool, you know, liveries you can get. You've got this one here, which I do like as well, which I believe I had this on the car before. We've got this one, like a drag kind of like, you know, look to it. We've got a bunch of like these Demon SRT kind of Hellcat, you know, liveries, which honestly, I don't really like that much. But because I liked what we had, I'm going to just put this one on straight away. The green design with that yellow marker or the yellow lip as well on the front bar, I really do like that design. It also has the stripes down the top of the car from what I believe. Let's check it out. So I think that's a pretty cool design. So it does have a stripe. Let's look at a red pinstripe down the middle. Can't see the, oh, okay. So the design didn't come with that, you know, the yellow lip. It's just part of that front bar they had. They've also colored in the you know, the Hellcat logo there. But I do like the pinstripe tying in with that, you know, yellow Hellcat logo right there. But, you know, enough is enough. Let's go take this car for a drive. Alright, so we have officially finished tuning this car. Now, I think it looks pretty good. I like the look of this thing. And I'd actually like to see how this compares to just one of the, you know, the standard Hellcat that they already have in the game. I've adjusted the gearing, adjusted a bunch of stuff, but let's just give it the beans, put it in launch, and let's see how fast this car really is. Now, I'm not expecting big things. I know the car isn't, you know, very good with speed. It's more of a drag car, but let's just give it the beans and see how he goes. It does have over 1,000 horsepower though, so it should, you know, get to a decent speed, to be completely honest with you. Like, if it doesn't, I'd be pretty fucking sad for 1,000 horsepower. 350, okay, that's not too bad, but I feel like my Golf can go quicker than that. 360, okay, alright, I mean, it's not too bad, but it's still pretty average. It's not actually as fast as I thought it would be. And that's what I'm saying, this car is not actually that fast at all. But for like a street car, it's very quick. Like in real life, it's very quick, very loud. 370. As we go on the straight, it is slowing down, so I'd say 370 is probably its top speed. Okay, 371. Yeah, 371, 372 is its top speed. So that's not too bad. I mean, it's pretty good. Car's obviously got shocking handling because it, you know, it is a drag car. Basically, cannot turn fucking corners at all. But guys, this is the Superstock Challenger. It's pretty cool. You know, we've got our dials there. The SRT performance page is there. You know, it's pretty cool. Just literally looks like the standard, you know, Hellcat. I'm sure there's like minute differences, like some of the textures inside the car. You know, maybe a rear bar or just something like that. It's, yeah, pretty small. Like, nothing's really too crazy. But guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for all the support. You know, I've pretty much built my YouTube channel based on Forza content, guys. So, you know, when Forza Horizon 6 drops, we're obviously going to be doing a lot of content on that game. And guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, we will be catching you on the next one.